Haven't seen Huey in a while. Ah, there he is. Didn't recognise him. Grow up so fast. Starting a brood of his own next spring. Can't put it off any longer. Don't worry, love. I'll make sure nobody else has to suffer like you did. Wish me luck.
Elbows.
I thought you liked snuggle.
Well, I'm trying to do my hair, unless you want me to look like something out of the circus. How much toothpaste can one man actually get through? What's all this?
You said I could bring some of my stuff.
I meant a toothbrush and a spare shirt, not enough foot powder and spirit of man to stock a pharmacy.
You're through to Lisa and Isabel. We can't get to the phone right now, so you know what to do.
Hi, it's me again. Look, just give me a call, would you, on the mobile or at work? If not for me, for Izzy, okay?
Morning. Hello, stranger. How are you? How are David and the kids? They what? Today? You are joking. Oh, well, no thanks, but...
He sounded really nice from my mate's description, but she failed to tell me about the wandering hands and halitosis.
Oh, gross.
What did you get up to?
Julia was out, so I had a night in with a bottle of wine and a soppy movie.
Oh, sounds better than fighting off Mr. Grumpy.
Oh, here we go. Fair trade dark roast with a soupçon of semi-skinned, just how you like it.
And what if I'd wanted orange juice or Earl Grey?
Well, you always start with coffee, followed by tea at 11, hot chocolate at 2100 hours. Except at the weekend when the Chardonnay comes out. I think I've got every detail right.
Yes.
Well, I can change it if you like.
No, coffee's fine.
Good.
But that's hardly the point.
Oh, good. You're all here. Daniel? Just had a phone call from a friend of mine who works at the PCT, and she's told me that they are sending out mystery patients to local practices today, and that the mill is on their list for potential targets.
Surely giving a warning defeats the object of the exercise.
Well, she's an old friend, she owes me a favour. Besides, to be honest, I'm grateful that we've got the chance to make sure that we give a good account of ourselves.
It would be a shame if our consistently good reputation was besmirched by a below-par aberrant consultation.
Exactly.
Sorry, I don't get this. Mystery patient.
Does Seacrest House Clinic mean anything to you? Well, a mystery patient walked in off the street one day. A week later, doctor and 2 nurses were given the sack, and that practice still hasn't repaired the damage that was done to its reputation.
Have we been singled out for inspection?
Why would we be?
I thought it might have something to do with Dr. Granger's appearances in the Lethbridge News last month.
The mystery patient initiative is supposed to be random.
Well, it seems that the press have found some other news to write about now.
Sorry.
Idiot.
So, what are we supposed to do if we think that we've got the dodgy patient in with us?
Well, you treat them as you would any other patient.
Absolutely do not let on that you know. For one thing, my friend could be fired if they find out that she's warned us. Okay, I think that's it. So remember, professional, caring, focus. That's what I want the PCT to see, all right?
Yes.
I know it's short notice, but I'd like you to go across to the campus and swap with Zara.
So I said, if I'm going to fight over me, you might as well do it properly. Greek wrestling. First 3 falls are a submission. Winner takes all.
So who won?
I don't know. Because as they were getting sweaty, I was heading off out the door with their best mate. We had our own little private wrestling match. And I won on a submission.
What are you like? Oh, why the long face? Oh, he's up away on another course.
No.
If it's a lack of bedroom action that's the problem, I can show you a few moves.
It's nothing like that. Oh, we just spent the weekend worrying about Jack and Imogen. She'd had a panic about her GCSEs. That set Jack off worrying about his A-levels. All doom and gloom around our house.
Morning.
Hello, geek boy. What are you doing here?
Have you got your schedule mixed up?
Well, there's been a change of plan. Julia wants us to swap.
What? Oh, and do I get an explanation as to why I have to battle the rush hour traffic again?
Well, Julia's got wind that the PCT is sending a mystery patient to the mill today.
The what?
A sneaky undercover spy.
Well, why have we got to swap doctors?
Oh, Julia doesn't want him at the mill. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll trust you not to mess things up one day.
Oh, this shift's gonna be a right bunch of laughs.
Come on, Lisa. Look, you're probably as sick of hearing my voice as I am of leaving messages, okay? But you give me no choice. You can't ignore me for 18 years, so please, call. Sorry.
No, don't apologise. I quite understand your frustrations.
Look, sorry for dumping you in it.
What do you mean?
Leaving Lily's. I should have given you more notice.
Oh, no, think nothing of it. You've done me a favour. In fact, it's quite snug, the two of us.
Well, glad something I've done's given someone some happiness.
Okay, that's it. As if completely taking over my house wasn't bad enough, now you've invaded the only sanctum I have left. Do you really think I want this staring at me all day?
Well, I thought it would remind you that even when we're apart, I'm still thinking of you.
It's bad enough that I have to put up with your schoolboy romanticism at night. I do not want it invading the workplace. Am I understood?
Message received loud and clear.
Everything okay?
Never been better.
Never thought I'd say this, but I wish I was at the mill. Missing out on all the fun.
Fun? I bet they're in a right panic, wondering if the next person who comes in's the mystery patient.
I just spotted them instantly. It's like poker, there's always telltale signs. A covering of the mouth, an unconscious tugging of the ear.
See, now, that could just mean that they're tired because their tinnitus has kept them up all night.
No, they're both classic signs that someone's hiding something. I know, let's play Who's the Spy?
Some of us have got work to do.
And we know that the mystery patient isn't coming here.
Exactly, that's why it'll be fun. Come on, pretend. Which one of them looks like a PCT plant?
I don't know. They just look like typical patients to me.
Yes, and if one of them was acting, that's exactly what they'd want you to think. You gotta look for the clues. Hey, look at her, she's sweating.
She's ill.
Yeah, but what if she was pretending? There's lots of ways you can give yourself a temperature, chew on hot chilies, or maybe she's got a hot water bottle stuffed up her top.
Well, how am I supposed to know if she's faking or not?
Well, now's your chance to find out. She's your next patient, Janice Smeaton.
What? Oh. Mrs. Smeaton?
What? She's trying to liven things up.
I don't think his confidence is low enough already.
Of all the men in all the world, why Heston Carter? Yes.
Hi. Is everything okay? Because I just wonder whether you and Heston...
Stay overnight sometimes. That was supposed to be the arrangement, but instead he's completely taken over.
Is he really that bad?
Well, I like peace and quiet. He likes Puccini at full blast. I like tidiness, everything in its place. He likes chaos and disorder. How can they use every saucepan in the house just to make a lasagna?
Yeah. Still, I guess it beats sitting on your own listening to the clock ticking.
Oh, I suppose I'd miss the company, but can't he meet me halfway?
Well, you know, men by nature are very irritating creatures. Doesn't mean we don't love him, though, does it?
Love Heston. I care about him. Find him amusing, entertaining. He makes me feel safe. But love? Well, I suppose I do.
Well then, what are you going to do about it?
Is this going to take very long on you? I've got acro aerobics at 12.
Sorry. Bit of a puzzle, this one. Contrasting symptoms, you see. Don't want to miss something.
Well, I've only come in for a review of my cholesterol levels. Are you telling me there's something wrong? Something serious?
Serious? No. I don't know. I'm sure it's nothing, but I need to get to the bottom of why you're perspiring so profusely.
I was late.
So, you think you may be pregnant?
For my appointment. And then I missed the bus, so I ran all the way here. That's why I'm so hot. You only had to ask.
Come in.
Julia, I need some advice.
Oh, have you spotted the mystery patient?
That's a bit more important than that. What do you think? Push along or ride on?
You want my advice about toys?
Well, I just thought with your experience you could...
Oh, why are you doing this now? Today of all days?
Well, Izzy's early development years are at stake.
Don't butter me up, Daniel. It doesn't work.
Okay, maybe another time. I just want to be a good dad, you know, and I thought who better to come to than the best parent I know.
How old is she now?
She's 18 months, 3 weeks and 2 days.
Oh, well, then you need to keep things simple. Different shapes, colours, textures, like soft blocks, you know? They help coordination.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll pop out at lunchtime, see what I can find.
Well, you make sure you're back by this afternoon's surgery. That mystery patient can turn up at any time.
I will, promise. And when I get back, I'll give you my undivided attention.
Sorry, again.
Is everything all right?
No.
Why not?
Because your silly games have got me jumping at shadows. Wasting time looking for non-existent exotic conditions, therefore missing the blindingly obvious.
Sorry. I shouldn't have wound you up. I just wanted to laugh.
Word of advice. Never ask a nervous medic to use his imagination. Not a good idea.
Can I help you?
I'd like an appointment. For today, if possible.
Right pair we are, aren't we? I'm stuck here because I can't be anywhere near Ruth.
And I'm only here because Julia's worried I'm going to make mistakes.
See, that's why us outsiders need to stick together.
Are you registered here?
No. Is that a problem?
No, not a problem. What's your name?
Gary Spillman.
If the symptoms haven't cleared up in a month, come back and we'll review the dosage.
Right.
Okay, sorry, I need to get this. You know the way out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Lisa, hi. Do you know how many messages I've left you?
I have been rather busy bringing up our daughter.
Yeah, of course, I understand. I just miss her, you know?
What do you want, Daniel?
I want a chance to prove that I've changed. Lisa, I'm not the guy that you met in that club. I've paid off a lot of my debts. I've just got a new flat. I'm settling, you know? I said I can make a life with Izzy. Look, this is too important to do over the phone. Let's meet up.
I can leave Isabel with a friend for an hour.
Great, when?
Well, now.
I'm at work.
Daniel, I thought you were serious about this.
Yes, I am. Let me try and sort something out here, and I'll call you right back.
One chance, Daniel.
Yeah, I understand. Bye.
What's up?
That man.
What about him?
He's the mystery patient.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I'm serious. Look how nervous he is.
Well, some people are worried about going to the doctors.
Yeah, but I looked him up on the computer.
Well, you won't find much there. He only registered this morning.
Exactly. He's not a student, so what's he doing here?
Well, he doesn't work at the uni.
And right. Look at his address. Larchmead surgery is right on his doorstep. What's he doing here?
Gary Spillman.
Sorry, Dr. Bond, I just need you for 1 minute.
What's going on?
I just need a word. Shoo. He's the mystery patient.
I thought the mystery patient was going to the mill.
Yeah, but what if they're wrong?
I thought you were going to support me or wind me up.
I'm not.
I'm trying to do my job and you're not helping.
I'm just...
Mr. Spillman.
What are you doing now?
Got a mate who works at Larchmead surgery. Get to the bottom of this was Simon. Drops us all in it.
You don't need to relax, isn't it? There's more than an hour to go. Our mystery patient could still show up.
Well, if he or she has already been, at least they won't have witnessed some major cock-up. Hello, Linda. Any news? What? Well, what? Oh, no. No, it's not your fault, no. Yeah, I'll talk to you later, bye.
Your friend from the PCT?
Yeah. It wasn't the mill that was scheduled for a visit, it was the campus.
And you sent Dr. Bungle over there to oversee operations. Is that the sound of effluent hitting a fan?
Well, if I'm not too late, I can warn them.
Oh, no, to put them to a total panic, you best get over there yourself.
Julia, sorry to butt in, but you have to let me do this.
What now?
I need an hour off.
Well, ask me again tomorrow.
No, I need the next hour off.
You are joking.
Look, Lisa just called. She's happy to talk, but it has to be now, so I promise I'll work late, whatever you want.
Daniel, please, I have got more important things to worry about right now. If I'm too late, then we may not be a practice for any of us to work in.
Zara, will you cover for me?
Beg me.
So, how much weight would you say you've lost over the last few weeks?
7, 8 pounds, maybe more.
And you can't attribute this to change in diet or taking more exercise?
No.
Right. And how would you say your energy levels are?
I get tired very easily.
Okay. You can tuck your shirt in now.
Sir, what do you think it is?
Would you mind if I examined your eyes?
I come here with abdominal pain, and you want to look at my eyes.
So, excuse me.
Sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Bond, only something's come up that needs your urgent attention.
But can't you see I'm with a patient?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's very important.
Sorry about this. I'll be as quick as I can. This had better be good.
He is the mystery patient.
How can you be sure?
You don't have to trust me, okay, because it gets even worse. It's also got a grudge against the NHS, GPs in particular. See? It's not Spillman at all. It's Gary Scranton. His wife died last year of bowel cancer and he blamed a doctor for not spotting it in time.
But now he's presenting with his wife's symptoms to try to catch me out. Well, what do I do?
Well, we're going to have to expose him.
And guarantee that he gives the PCT a bad report.
We can't let him get away with this.
What's taking so long?
How's this supposed to help your wife?
What?
Michelle, leave this to me.
I'm sorry about your loss. We all are. But it wasn't even a doctor at this practice that let you down.
You never knew her. She was so beautiful. Every day with her was a blessing. And there could have been so many more. She could still be here today if only her doctor had made the right diagnosis, ordered the right tests.
Yeah, but you can't blame the whole health service for mistakes of one bad doctor.
One! I've seen enough of your bumbling around to prove there are still enough incompetent doctors that need weeding out, and you're top of the list.
Do you think the PCT are going to take your report seriously when they find out that you've lied to them?
Prove it.
You used a false name so they wouldn't find out you had your own agenda.
If they won't listen, there's always the newspapers. They're always in the market for stories about dodgy doctors.
You're not being very fair.
What is fair about having to watch the woman you love fade away in front of your eyes? When all it would have taken is one lousy test and she could have been saved. She could still be here with me.
I'm sorry. I can't let you leave.
You think you can talk me round? Then you're even stupider than I thought.
I don't care what you put in your report.
Yeah, right.
All I care about is the welfare of my patient. You.
Don't you get it? It was all an act.
I'm not talking about bowel cancer.
Then what?
I'll need to examine you more thoroughly.
You're stalling, and it's pathetic.
You could be seriously ill.
This is some kind of trick.
No trick. Please. Maybe you should sit down.
What's this all about? And it better be good.
So what do you think?
It is a lovely flat.
Yeah, I mean, I did see some that were better, but this is more practical. I can even keep an eye on it while I'm cooking. And all this space for crawling.
She's been walking for weeks.
She's taking her first steps? That's a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
I'm sorry.
You can't stop punishing me, can you? Just because of a stupid article in a newspaper.
You've been in the papers.
Yeah, the local rag doing a profile day in the life of GP.
And why did you think I'd react badly to that?
Well, because I didn't think you liked the publicity. Any publicity.
There's a white arc visible above and below the outer part of the cornea.
What does that mean?
Well, it's just an indicator.
Tell me.
It's a condition called corneal arcus. It's a build-up of lipid deposits.
In English.
Well, is there a history of heart problems in your family?
My dad died of a heart attack. He was only 53. There's no warning, nothing. He just dropped down dead at work. He was the fittest man I ever knew. Are you saying, you telling me I'm going to go the same way?
At the moment, all we know is that you have a condition which can be associated with heart problems.
What do I do?
Well, I'll need to test your cholesterol levels and possibly refer you for further tests, but hopefully we've caught any problem in good time.
If only you'd been the one who first examined my wife.
Well, early signs of bowel cancer are hard to diagnose.
No one wants bad doctors working in the NHS. But Dr. Bond, he isn't one of them.
Look, I know that I haven't made a great first impression as far as being a father goes. Okay, but you don't know what it's been like for me. These last few weeks without Izzy have felt like years. You know, and I know that we only spent a short time together, but we have bonded. I mean, don't you think that she must miss me as much as I miss her?
Some of my friends say I've been overly hard on you. That you deserve another chance. I'm not so sure.
No, I promise I won't let you or Izzy down. Okay, this is too important.
Listen, don't panic anyway, but the mystery patient is coming here. We know. How?
Michelle spotted him.
Yeah, and Simon treated him.
Magnificently.
What?
He practically saved the guy's life.
Oh, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
No, credit where credit's due.
It was a team effort.
So you don't need to worry.
Yeah, there's no way we're going to get a bad report after that.
Lily.
Heston.
I've been thinking about our little contretemps.
So have I.
And I've concluded that as soon as we get to your home, I'm going to clear away all my invasive clutter.
Heston.
And as for that cheesy photograph,
Heston, I don't want an apology. I just want you to understand that I need my space.
Well, can't we share?
Well, I'm self-contained.
A woman of mystery, one of your finest qualities.
You're chaos, a whirlwind.
We don't opposites attract?
But can they live in the same environment?
Oh, no, you're dumping me.
No, I'm not dumping you, but if this is going to work, we have to learn how to
Please
compromise.
don't eject me from your home, but I beg you, do not banish me from your heart.
Here.
Jewelry. I'm not a bling kind of guy.
Well?
It's only the best present I've ever been given. Thank you.
So you think we're going to be okay?
Well, according to Michelle and Karen, the campus is going to get the best report the PCT have ever seen.
So we can relax now then?
Yeah, thanks to Dr. Bond.
Really?
He's brilliant. You only give him a hard time because he's new.
Yeah, well, maybe I have underestimated him. Oh, how did things go with Lisa?
Yeah, fine. She's agreed to let me see Isabel later this week with a view to it becoming a regular arrangement.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Baby might be coming home. I'll get back to work.
Oh, well, that's good news. Isn't it?
We'll see.
Where you going?
Nowhere.
What's
Oh,
it?
Dad, no! Oh, Dad, no!
Hey! Stop blaming me for everything, all right?
Variety, in my book, is the spice of life. How do you fancy some stimulation?
It's about Sita Patel's death. It's now a murder investigation.
You were supposed to tell us when the power went off.
This left eye can see through walls.
Dr. Sloane's caught in the middle of a hostage situation next here on BBC1 Scotland in the return of Diagnosis Murder.